Okay, so I'm on the 32. Let me flip this around. So what I'm going to get at right now is masking and getting the perfect line. So this body line's elevated from this one, and this is an aftermarket body. And if you look down these lines, they're not very crisp. So I have to draw a pencil in there to find the absolute bottom of that line. So this piece right here, following that around with a piece of tape and getting that to protect either that side or this side, pretty challenging. But I'm going to show you a little secret that maybe 1 out of every 10 painters, maybe 20 know this. One out of every 20 maybe. So here we go. Instead of pulling a piece of tape and trying to follow that line all the way around, I take a piece of 3/4 inch, flip the camera, take a piece of 3/4 inch, or I'm sorry, inch and a half, man, 3/4, inch and a half, and see if I can get this body in the picture, kinda, it's not the best angle, let's see where my hand is, right there, okay, so here's the drill. You take a piece of tape and you lay it right over top of that piece that you want to protect, right? And then massage it in with your finger and get all the wrinkles out of it. Use your fingernail and find that absolute line, right? That absolute line. And this is how hard it is because there's air trapped and you've got material that's bunching up as far as the tape goes, and it leaves little creases and things. And anybody that does any kind of body wrap with wrapping a car, wrapping a vehicle with that plastic vinyl. So here we go. I'm gonna flip this around. So here's my piece of tape. It's this wide. It's following that line. So now what I do is I'll take a piece of, I'll take a pencil and I'll outline that, and then I'll take that off the card and I'll actually cut this on a piece of glass with a razor blade. Not on the body because I don't want to cut the paint. So I'll lay it out on a piece of scrap glass that I've got around here, and I'll trim that, and then I'll come back and I'll put that exactly where it's supposed to be. And that will not lift, and this will not lift, and I've got two pieces depending on which part I want to protect from. If I want to protect the yellow and spray the white, or if I want to protect the white and spray the yellow. That's how you're going to get some of these tight turns to lay out real pretty, real pretty with the tape. So if that helps you, that's the definition right there, just by my fingernail, of where I'm going to need to trim. Now, I could trim that on the car, but I know better. If I cut that on the car, and I've seen guys cut flames in on gas tanks, and they tape out the tank, and then they start doing all that squirreling, and I know absolutely by the point of that razor blade, it's puncturing the next layer of paint, and it is. And guys, you can't tell me you're that good that you don't touch the paint, because if you don't cut through the tape, you got a blurred edge. So at one point or another, the edge of that razor blade is cutting your paint. You never want your paint open. You don't, because that's going to leave a place for it to be breached. So anyway, I'll trim this and I'll lay this up and show you exactly how that works. See ya.